Wait, hang on a minute. I got a lovely new transition, but I forgot to set the transition. Hold on. We're gonna do this again, okay? Oh. It's cool, isn't it? I'm back! Bitches! Did you miss me? Yes, I missed you too. Been a long time since you've heard a big fucking kissy from me. I feel like I've come home. I feel like I've come home to my dog. And the dog is like, and it's like spinning in circles, jumping up and down off the walls. You know, all the biggest vote of confidence that I can imagine is to say that I feel amazing. Okay? What did I do on my break? It's a good question. To be honest, not a lot, and I think that was good. For the first 2 weeks of my break, I pretty much just wandered around my city and did things that I had always wanted to do but never had the time. I went to new restaurants, I saw a play, I went to a comedy show, I went to various different tourist spots around the country, I traveled pretty far, I got on trains, I went to botanical gardens, I went to zoos. Otherwise, I watched 3 seasons of Better Call Saul and I played a load of RuneScape. Then in the 3rd week, I traveled back to my hometown. I was the one who abandoned the underworld first, and then my parents followed suit some years later, and we didn't have contact for a while. But now that we do, we all lived for a while in the same town, and it's what I consider my hometown. We spent quite a while. I spent a week there, longer than a week, I think, a little longer than a week. And I lived in my old little bedroom where, as you saw on Twitter, my mum had my baby shoes still. Akumama kept my baby shoes. To be honest, right, those shoes look big because they are big. I have freakishly large feet. And I was a freakishly large baby. In fact, such a big baby that it caused problems for me. When I was born, I weighed something like 10 pounds? Something like that. Like, it wasn't 10 kilograms, it was 10 pounds, I think. And I had a full head of hair. I was so big that it caused health issues for me. And for a while, those underworld doctors needed to take care of me for a little bit. And so I want you to picture something really funny, okay? And they have these little incubators there. And most of the time, the babies who go in the incubators are premature births, right? They're very, very, very tiny. And so, if you were to walk through the emergency baby ward, you would see, yes, this tiny baby, tiny baby, tiny baby, tiny baby. Oh my God, that's a big baby! Next, we have a new schedule layout. And I'm just going to ask, would you guys like to see... I'm just checking to make sure it's all good. Would you guys like to see a sneak peek? Bye-bye! Doesn't that look cool? And then Sunday, I haven't decided yet. We could do that right now if you guys wanted. Decide on a topic for an ASMR. Because it's difficult. We've recently received word that YouTube is cracking down on sexually explicit ASMR, which is like my entire thing. But then what I have to wonder is, and now here's the kicker, what is the line with YouTube? I'm gonna go into my list of ASMR at the moment, and I'm gonna try and point out the fact very few of them have actually been hit with any kind of reprimand or anything. It's been a month. Boyfriend ASMR Part 3. There is car shenanigans and a pretty implicit BJ, and yet that one is still completely public, completely monetized, and not a problem at all. That's good. Box Tenchi obviously got age restricted, which is fine. You know, that I was kind of expecting. My last Fall Guys stream got age restricted. Vampire one is still completely public. What else is there? The Painter one is still completely public. For whatever reason, the Butler one got demonetized, and the Butler one might be the sweetest one of all. The Butler one might be the least sussy of them all, but I mean, I ain't one to tell Susan how to do her job. The officer ASMR, the police officer ASMR, 100% unage restricted and completely monetized. Why, Susan? What did the butler do that the officer didn't? What did the butler do? YouTube, if I'm gonna stop being a sussy baka, I'm gonna need to know what the deal is here. Okay? I'm gonna need to know what the fuck is going on. Right now, I don't know. Where is the line? Oh, my back. I'm home! Ooh, after next week, I'm planning a collab with Mr. Because during, like, my break, there was so many times where I was going to collab with Mr. and then I wound up not being able to do it, right? I was like, man, there's some kind of curse that stops me from collabing with Mr. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this, Mr. We're gonna collab. We're gonna do some kind of fucking, like, Clubhouse games or Nintendo Switch Sports or something like that, just because he and I have not done a one-on-one collab in a really long time. And now I just get to go back to streaming. I've missed it so fucking much. But really, it's true. Distance only makes the heart grow fonder. Perhaps it's time to eat some cereal. I couldn't eat this morning. I was too anxious. Oh my god, I did it!